If as a deaf person you find yourself in an emergency and need to contact someone, here's how.
After years of campaigning by the deaf organisations, the Department of Communications, Energy and Natural Resources has finally launched an emergency SMS service for deaf people and people with speech difficulties. The new text number is 112. That's the number hearing people call along with 999 for the emergency services. But for the text service, it's just 112. It's important to register for this service. Don't wait for an emergency. All you need to do is text the word register to 112 and you'll get a response. Then go to the website 112.ie. Enter details like your name, home address, disability, for example, deaf, or other medical conditions like epilepsy, and your mobile number. In an emergency, just text 112 and the operator has instant access to all your details.
Registration with the SMS service is important because it differs from the use of the normal phone line where you dial 112. In the case of a normal phone call, the location information is automatically presented. However, in the case of SMS, the technology does not allow us to have access to the location information. To try and help us and deal with this situation, we have asked people when they're registering to provide their home location. However, we have to recognise that where an emergency takes place, it may not be in their home, it could be away from their home, and we need the location information to help the emergency services to get to that person as quickly and as efficiently as possible.
Once you've registered, if there's an emergency, a car accident, a burglary at home, or if you see someone in need of medical attention, text 112 and remember these 5 things. Which service? Do you need ambulance, Gardaí, or fire brigade? What happened? County, for instance, Dublin or Cork. Where? House number, road, town. More details about where you are, for example, a nearby landmark like a church or post office. So your text might say, ambulance, man having a heart attack, Dublin, outside number 6 Main Street, opposite the park. What happens then? Your message comes to an emergency call answering services centre like this one, which deal with all the emergency calls in Ireland, including the 112 texts. Within about 2 minutes, they will text you back to ask for more details to help them decide the appropriate emergency service to send to you. If you don't get a reply within 3 minutes, try texting again.
It differs from phone calls where there's instantaneous communications. In the case of short message services, the text joins a queue with all the other texts and there can be a delay in the message getting through. This delay can vary somewhat depending on how busy the networks are, and one of the key purposes of the trial is to ensure that we can see how the networks perform and to learn from experience of real-time messages being delivered on the network. The importance for providing location information stems from the fact that the emergency services do not have automatic access to location information. When people are registering initially, we expect people to provide their home addresses. However, in the event of an incident, this may happen away from home, and it's important that every opportunity is given to the emergency services to know where the incident is and where to send help. So I would urge people to always remember to provide information on their location and how to get to where help is needed. The 112 SMS service is reserved for use in a real emergency situation. The service connects directly through to the Garda, the ambulance, the fire and the Coast Guard. So the nature of the incident that is involved should require the immediate assistance of those agencies. The service is not for communication with your local Garda station on a mere administrative or routine matter. It should be kept for an emergency situation that, for examples, where you've got crimes, where you have an accident, where there's an urgent need for one of the or more of the emergency services to deal with a situation.